What began as a young man's vision has now become an award-winning franchise and one of Colorado's best businesses. Oxi Fresh Carpet Cleaning is based in Lakewood with more than 235 locations in 45 states. Joining me now, the entrepreneur behind Oxi Fresh, this is Jonathan Barnett. Thank you so much for being on Colorado's Best.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're one of Colorado's best entrepreneurs. It's just amazing. By the time he was 26, he had already founded 2 successful businesses and a nonprofit. And you're only, 32 now, Jonathan?
I'm 32 right now, so.
This is incredible. I want you to share your story, if you would, how it all began, really, with a fireworks stand.
Okay, well, growing up, I always watched my grandpa. He was an entrepreneur, and I looked up to him a lot. He started different businesses, inventing things. I remember walking into his room and seeing him inventing things and starting things. I wanted to be like that. And so studied franchising in grad school, researched it, and I loved the franchise concept because you can grow quickly and you give ownership to other people. And so I knew I wanted to start my own business and went with the franchise route. I love service business, and you build repeat customers. And being in Denver, everything's green.
Yes.
And I saw the need for a green carpet cleaning business, and that's how Oxi Fresh started.
So you launched Oxi Fresh. Talk to me a little bit about that. I mean, you started it small, in a very small room. You're cleaning carpets yourself. Now it's enormous, 235 locations.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously didn't know it was going to grow like that when I started, but I knew I'm very passionate about what I do, and I live by 3 rules. One is, you love your family, live your passion, and work super hard. And so I was really passionate about what I was doing. And we had a small room, like you said, with about 4 people in the office. And the thing is, I'd like to tell entrepreneurs out there is that when you start a small business, you have to be willing to do whatever it takes, wear all the hats. Whether that's, for me, it was cleaning carpet, door-to-door flyers or whatnot. So.
I really love the philosophy you were talking about, and you were also sharing some really cool information with me that, you have incentive programs. You really want every employee to feel ownership in what they're doing.
Right, and that's tough today to do, especially in today's society. But one of the things that we do at Oxi Fresh is we try to give ownership to every employee all the way down throughout the country without actually giving them ownership. And how we do that is everybody gets a score. That's part of our system, part of our culture. You go to basketball games, you watch, you keep track of who's winning. If it's your team and you're watching the score, you kind of feel ownership inside because the score.
Yeah, it inspires that competition too.
Right, it inspires competition, so we're transparent, and you can see your score versus other employees' score in the office, so it creates competition, transparency, and ownership. That's one of the things that we do at Oxi Fresh.
Now, back to Oxi Fresh and the way it's made. This is a green product. Tell me how you make something that's such a good cleaner, but it's still good for pets, for people, and the environment.
Right, we have a great research and development team, and being that we have over 245 franchises, all that money we can put into research and development. But what I like to say is, 20, 30 years ago, a computer was the size in a room, filled up room, and now
Absolutely.
It's in your pocket, right?
Yes.
So technology has changed, and a lot of carpet cleaning companies still use the same technology they did 20, 30 years ago. Well, we don't. We use the newest stuff, and that's how, we're able to clean a whole house with 2 gallons of water versus our competition 40 to 50 gallons.
Now, very quickly, I have less than a minute, but I want you to talk about your nonprofit and also just basically about this water savings program that you have.
Okay, well, here on the screen you see 2 gallons on the left, like I was mentioning earlier, versus our competition 40 to 50 gallons. And I would like to say if everyone in the U.S. used us versus our competition, we'd save U.S. over 470 million gallons of water. Actually, it's 570 million. But Crossover is a nonprofit that started in college, and it's a basketball outreach program. And I'm really passionate about it. We work with youth, and we use basketball as a platform to build relationships and make a positive impact with them.
Oh. Jonathan, you're just a wild success at 32. You care about your community, your family, the environment. We love you.
Thank you. I love Colorado. It's a great state.
Absolutely. Well, if you'd like more information on Oxi Fresh, here is the information. 877 Oxi Fresh. How easy is that? And then their website, of course, oxifresh.com.